save a Mustang. But if we're gonna rescue a Mustang, I feel like we need to change hats. That's better. All right, so I was dropping the little dictator off at Grandma and Papa's today for a little bit of babysitting, and I noticed that we've got a bit of a problem. There's a Mustang that needs to be rescued. So let's get after it, get out there, and do some good. The Mustang in question is in terrible danger of being crushed by snow. So we're gonna have to act fast to make sure this doesn't get any worse. So I'll show you where we're looking right now. Here it is. This Mustang I started storing a couple years ago as a favor, but the little shed that I've put it in, as you can see, is breaking all around where all these pipes meet. And I'm scared that it'll take only one snowfall and this whole thing will get crushed. So we're gonna have to act pretty quick, and I think our best solution is we're gonna take the canvas down from around the car, and we're gonna try to get it out of here so that way whatever snow comes just falls straight down, and then all I'll have to do is worry about getting the snow off the car. So let's get started. All right, the first thing we need to do is get this pressure washer out of the way. And now we need to get all these buckles here. We're gonna have to loosen all these up, which we're probably gonna have to dig some of them out in the corners, but let's get cracking on that. It's also blowing about 20-mile-an-hour wind today, so that's gonna make this way easier, because as everybody knows, everything's easier in a stiff breeze when you're playing with sails. All right, I'm gonna get these ones. Worst case scenario, if it goes, I'm just gonna let it go. Here's where the snow is pushed in really bad, and I think this is what buckled this one leg. All right. The other thing I'm worried about is I'm gonna have to do all of this with me inside here. So if it goes wrong, this whole thing could fall on me. So I'm gonna be really careful and try to get everything set, and then I'm gonna get out of here while we go to flip this tarp over. But there's always time for coffee. The next thing we got to do is we got to get these walls down so it doesn't send the whole thing flying over. So we're going to loosen our strap up the rest of the way. We're going to try to sneak these poles around. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Just like that, I think we rescued a Mustang from being crushed. Now you might be wondering why we took the shed down instead of just reinforcing it. Well, I'll tell you why. I've tried that. I've got 4 of these and I've tried just about anything to get them to last a little bit longer. I can do another video kind of explaining some of that, but really it's not worth it. So if you have the urge to get one of these portable car canopies or portable garages, whatever you want to call it, I can tell you one thing that I've learned is do not place them side by side. One big long row is fine, but don't put them side by side. The reason for that is as the snow comes off the roof, it piles up along the sides and it doesn't have the strength to keep the snow pushed away. So as it falls, it crushes the walls. And I think that's where part of this happened. So the best advice I can tell you is just put them in one big long line and you'll get a little more life out of them.